We are now discussing inflorescence. We have seen the types of inflorescence. There are three types of inflorescence: racemose inflorescence, cymose and special type. Racemose and cymose we have already discussed, and here we shall be discussing special type of inflorescence. So let us see what are they. So here we are. There are three types of special inflorescence. Number one is hypanthodium. So let us see what is hypanthodium. So here what happens, the main peduncle has taken the shape of a flask. The main peduncle has taken the shape of a flask, and inside the flask we see three types of flowers. On the mouth of this flask-like structure, there are male flowers. These are male flowers. And on the bottom of the flask is also fleshy. This is a fleshy peduncle. In the shape of a flask, the internal surface is hollow, which has flowers. So, on the lower surface, we have female flowers. And female flowers are two types. They are sterile and fertile. Some of them are sterile and some of them are fertile. So this is fertile, and these red ones are sterile. So what happens? This is the whole inflorescence. Now there is a very special feature associated with this inflorescence. It shows a unique system of mutualism, and this mutualism takes place between gall wasp and this inflorescence hypanthodium, which belongs to usually fig plant. This is known as fig family. So what happens? The female wasp will enter this inflorescence by this small opening. The opening is very small, so small that the insect is not able to enter without causing damage to itself. The wings will break, antenna will break, so those things will happen. But the female insect will enter, and as it is entering, the pollens are there in the male flower. It will stick to its body, and then the female will lay egg on the sterile female flowers of the plant, and it will lay egg on all these flowers, and ultimately it becomes so weak because it has caused a lot of injury in getting inside that it dies. And what happens once those the eggs that the insect has laid, they will hatch and become larvae, and they will feed on this sterile flower. The plant does not lose anything because that is just a sterile flower, so it is anyway not going to produce any egg, so it does not harm. Now, the plant is getting benefit from this wasp. What happens when it is bringing the pollen? So the pollens are falling on this fertile flower and making it fertile, making causing fertilization. So the pollination is happening. Had the wasp not gone there, there was no way that pollination would happen in this hypanthodium, because the structure is such. It is totally closed, so nothing can go inside except this gall wasp. Only this has the capacity to bring about pollination. So without gall wasp, there will be no pollination and no fruit in this fig tree. So it is very thankful to the gall wasp. And gall wasp, on the other hand, gets protection, gets a place to lay egg. It cannot lay egg anywhere else. It lays egg here and also gets security for the baby maggots that will come out. The larva gets sufficient food material here. So they are the mutual benefit for both of them. So this is the special feature for hypanthodium. Now, the example of hypanthodium is, it is found in ficus family like banyan, then people, and those kind of plants. So this is hypanthodium. Now let us discuss what is verticillaster. So verticillaster, what happens? Verticillaster, this is suppose a flower, the terminal point of this peduncle. First division, it will give another flower in biparous way. Biparous. Then again second division will also be biparous. Second division will also be biparous. But from then onward, it will be all uniparous. Uniparous. So it's a combination of biparous and uniparous. It's a combination of first two division is biparous, then further division are uniparous. So it's a combination. This kind of inflorescence is found in ocimum, which is tulsi. So you all must be having tulsi plant in your house. So go and check the inflorescence. So you will come to know what kind of inflorescence these are. Then mint, salvia. You get verticillaster inflorescence. Now let us talk about the third type of inflorescence, that is cyathium. Here also we have something like a flask. Something like a flask. And inside we get on the surface itself there are few male flowers. There are few male flowers, and their connection is from the bottom itself. So they are all individual flowers and not just one flower. There are many flowers. This is an inflorescence. Many flowers are there in this flask shaped peduncle. This is the peduncle. And then there is one female flower. So many male flowers are there and one female flower. So this is the whole inflorescence. And then what happens? The outside of this inflorescence, there are bracts. These bracts are very colorful. They are red in color or they are pink in color. Variety of colors are found, and this is what makes it attractive. And the whole structure looks as if it is just one flower. But no, this is an inflorescence in itself. There are many flowers inside this. So this is cyathium, and the very common example of cyathium is poinsettia, which is also known as Christmas flower. They're very beautiful and very attractive to look and very hardy plants. So that's all. These are the three types of special inflorescence. I hope you have understood. You can see the video again to make the things even more clear. So that I guess sums it up. The inflorescence topic is over.